Neville Goddard once said, "If you would assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled more frequently, you would be master of your fate." This quote encapsulates much of his life's work, as he is famously known for his belief in the power of assumption and imagination. You've likely heard of concepts such as the law of assumption and the power of manifestation. But if you're watching this, chances are you still have some questions. Have you ever pondered the existence of a force so potent that it could transform your desires into reality? Is the law of assumption a profound truth or just a whimsical notion? Today I'm going to begin unraveling the mysteries of this compelling concept. This law of assumption challenges us to reconsider our understanding of manifestation and invites us to explore the power within our own minds. The big question I want to explore today is this: is the law of assumption a genuine force that shapes our reality, or is it simply wishful thinking? As we dive into this topic, we'll discuss the law of assumption in detail, so stay tuned and be sure to subscribe if you want more videos like this one. Neville's journey led him to explore the transformative power of assumption, and his wisdom continues to echo through time. Of all Goddard's principles, a few have made the most profound impact and connect directly with our topic today. First, imagination creates reality. We are creators. We are the creators. We create our reality. We must imagine it first, and then we create it. So if we cannot imagine it, we probably can't create it. We must be able to imagine it first in order to create it. Neville fervently believed in the creative power of the imagination. He often stated, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled," emphasizing that our imaginative capacity shapes our experiences. Central to Neville's teachings was the concept of assumption, the idea that assuming the feeling of already having your desires fulfilled aligns you with the energy needed for manifestation. So ask yourself, what would it feel like if I already had that money, that job, that relationship, that dream vacation? How would I feel if I were truly at peace? Find that feeling, embrace that reality, and act in harmony with it. Assume that reality and then watch as everything falls into place. Neville also encouraged us to live in the end result of our desires. By mentally residing in the state of already achieving our goals, we alter our consciousness and attract corresponding experiences. Essentially, we learn to script our own reality. Neville advocated for the use of inner conversations and mental scripting. By consciously directing our thoughts and inner dialogues, we script the story of our lives and influence our external reality. As strange as it might sound, he also believed in the power of revising past events through imagination. By reimagining and revising past experiences, we alter their impact on our present and future. This revision technique remains one of the most important elements of his teachings and remains central to the law of assumption. Some of our first and last contacts with true magic and wonder occurred when we were children. However, as we grew older, we lost touch with that magic. Somewhere along the way, we forgot how to reimagine the world in our own way, and we forgot to assume that our lives could be exactly as we desired. Now that you've gained some insight into Neville Goddard's wisdom, you have a better understanding of what his teachings mean. So let's dive into the very core of this exploration. What exactly is the law of assumption? At its root, the law of assumption is the recognition that our assumptions, beliefs, and feelings mold our reality. Neville urged us to transcend the limits of wishful thinking and fully embody the assumption that our desires are not only possible, but already realized. Imagine planting a seed in fertile soil. The assumption is the soil, nurturing the seedling of your desire until it blooms into your lived experience It's about living from the end result, not merely wishing for it. In simple terms, the law of assumption says you must assume the feeling or reality you desire, and somehow, some way, that reality will find its way to you. Often you will hear this idea of living from the end, and that's what it means to live in the assumption that this is your reality. Basically, you're just waiting for the outer world to catch up with your inner reality, and it will. However, it's also important not to be so attached to external outcomes that you take an abundant universe and make it scarce. What I mean by that is if you are looking for a better home or a better source of income, a way to express yourself creatively, a relationship, a healthier body, whatever that may be, it is safe to assume that your desire will be fulfilled. And yet, you cannot always know exactly how it will manifest. What will it look like? How will the outcome manifest itself? How will it show up? What expression will it have? Will it be this specific person? Or will it come in a better package? Will it be this particular job or something better? This particular home or your ideal, your dream home? You don't know how it will show up. All you know is how you will feel and the qualities that it will manifest. Stay with the feeling. You can visualize it. You can visualize the feeling. Even though visualizing means what you see, when we embody, we also feel. We have all the sensory expectations that we would have when that desire is manifest. We embody, we act as if it is true because we can assume that it is true. We're just waiting for the external reality to match that feeling, to match that knowing. Now, this might sound like wishful thinking, but walk with me as we explore the difference. Wishful thinking often involves passive daydreaming or desiring without a clear intention or conscious engagement. It's like throwing a coin into a fountain and hoping for a miracle without actively participating in the creation process. And that's an important part. We must actively participate in the creation process. That means taking action. The law of assumption is an intentional, conscious act. It's not just wishing or fantasizing. It is an intentional, conscious act. It's about assuming a state of being and embodying the emotions associated with the desired outcome. You see, it's not passive. It is active. It's active engagement with the creative forces of the universe. Wishful thinking might leave you yearning for change, and it might even feel better for a little while, but the law of assumption empowers you to become the architect of your reality. It's not about just waiting for your ship to come in. It's about setting sail and navigating the seas of your assumptions. You can assume the best outcome if you take the actions. You can assume success if you take the actions every day, consistently, regularly, and persistently. If you are in New York and you start walking toward Los Angeles, you will eventually get there. It's just one step after the other. That's all it is. You can assume it will work out. If you do the work, you can assume you will get the reward. You can assume you will make progress toward your goals. As we explore further, you'll understand how the law of assumption transcends wishful thinking, providing a tangible path to manifesting the reality you desire. Now let's discuss how to apply the law of assumption in your daily life. You may understand the concept, but how do you turn these principles into tangible practices? In upcoming videos, I will cover 10 keys to the practical application of the law of assumption. So I hope you'll stay tuned and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications so you get those videos as soon as they come out. And if you enjoy this content, please give this video a like, share, and comment below on what's working for you or any questions that you have. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.